Alright guys, welcome back to WWE Diva of the Year 2022. Apologies for the lack of videos over the past week. I was celebrating Christmas. So now that Christmas is over, now that the presents have been opened, we can now open Mandy Rose. I wish we could open Mandy Rose, we can't. But it's Mandy Rose versus Jacy Jayne in the next round of the WWE Diva of the Year tournament, and for a place in round 3, Mandy Rose has defeated Jacy Jayne, her former Toxic Attraction teammate, with 85% of the vote compared to the 15% that Jacy Jayne got. Of course, when we started this tournament, Mandy Rose was NXT champion. She was employed by WWE. Now she no longer is. So, yeah, Mandy Rose technically isn't even a WWE diva now, but she could possibly go all the way and win this. And I don't know, sometimes I look at Mandy Rose and I think she's like an 11 out of 10. Other times I look at her and I'm not really digging it, if I'm being honest. I don't know if that sounds gay or not. It probably does, but no, I mean, Mandy Rose is beautiful, but I think some looks suit her a lot more than others. Anyway, comments. Revere Kanogia said, current isn't old. My first crush in the universe out of 1 million. Not too sure what that means. Brian K002, easily Mandy Candy. Lorenzo Granger, this is a tie on both. But then proceeds to say that Mandy Rose wins, so it's not a tie. The Jayne total squash match on this one, I agree. Bit of a squash match, to be fair. And Richard Fitzsimmons says, Mandy Rose all the way, so beautiful. Look, I agree with Mandy Rose winning. Not that Jacy Jayne is bad or anything like that, but Jacy Jayne has this unfortunate thing where she happens, well, obviously not now, but for the last year, maybe longer than a year, she has been stuck in a stable. And there's a 3 women stable, but the other 2 chicks are like fucking 10s, and she just isn't. And that's not being mean, that's not being cruel. I mean, because fucking Jacy Jayne is still hot, and I can't believe, I believe like 90% of guys would be, 95% of guys would be lucky to have someone like Jacy Jayne, but she just isn't Mandy Rose, and she isn't Gigi Dolan either. So I mean, who knows, now that Mandy Rose is gone for Toxic Attraction, maybe Jacy Jayne can stand out a wee bit more. Maybe they should get a 3rd member of Toxic that's ugly. Maybe Toxic Attraction should bring in like Dewdrop, and then people will look at Jacy Jayne and they won't see like a 7 out of 10. They'll see a 10 because they look at Dewdrop and they just see a fat bitch. So maybe that's what they should do. But yeah, Mandy Rose is into the next round. She will take on Nikita Lyons in round 3. And I know who I'll be voting for in that, but it should be competitive. We'll see, because Nikita Lyons certainly has a lot of fans. Up next though in the poll, it is Cora Jade versus Alba Fire. But what I'm going to do is, cause I took a break of Christmas for the foreseeable future, probably how about this? For the rest of round 2, we're going to do 2 polls per night. So we'll do 2 fixtures per night, and that way we'll get past round 2 rather quickly, and we'll get our way into round 3, or is it the last 16? Round 3, last 16, call it what you want. We'll get there quicker if we're doing 2 matchups a night. So that's what we're going to do. So the next matchups that you're going to see in the community section, make sure you vote. It's going to be Cora Jade versus Alba Fire, and Roxanne Perez versus B-Fab. So that's the 2 polls. They will be up shortly. Make sure you're voting, and we'll find out tomorrow night, guys, who are the winners. But that's it. Been Fog Wrestling. Till next time. Thanks for watching. We're back with the Diva of the Year tournament. So stay tuned, and we will crown a sexy winner in the near future. But until then, peace.